Yes, indeed, powerful people. This is another episode of Breaking the Machine. I'm your host, Ahmad the Poet, alongside my partner, Spank the Bank.
What up, though?
And today we'll be taking an incremental step in the culture. And I did not have to rehearse for that for the first time because now it's ingrained in my head. It's crazy. I don't even need to rehearse it no more.
You ain't even got to do it.
Ain't even got to do it, man. But to start off the show, I just basically wanted to talk about, the brief intermission that took place in the podcast and just taking a step back. But I wanted to start it off with a question. I appreciate all the DMs from everybody asking us, where we been and, where the podcast, or we was going to keep doing it and stuff like that. And people commenting on YouTube and everything. But I wanted to ask you, or just a general question, is there ever a good time to take a break, or when do you take a break? Because we live in a culture today where it's like, man, if you take a break, it's not really for you, or you're not grinding hard enough and all that. And personally, as a man, I feel that same way personally. Like, man, I can't take no break because they ain't taking no breaks and not. But situations and circumstances are not taken into account. Like, what somebody else might be doing, they might not have those same demons that you got in your, background that's fighting you every day. They might not go through that same drudge that you have to go through every day just to make it to, round one, just to the first mile marker. So it's like, man, it's a lot of different things that go into the background. But I would just ask you, do you think it's ever a good time to take a break, and when do you know it's the time to take a break? A brief intermission.
I'm so really hard on that one just because I feel like it's an excuse. Even like going back to me, when I was like, man, I can't take all this attention, yada, yada, yada. That's all an excuse. So it's really hard to say, yeah, take a break. It's really hard because I'm kind of with both, taking a break and saying, it's an excuse. That's a tough one. That's a tough one because we do have to get our mental together. But it just all start with planning. If you have a lot on your plate, plan. And get what you can do done in that day and don't worry about it. So get what's important to you done and the rest will follow suit. So Facts. You could take a break every day. Just put it in your schedule. If you want to take a 2-hour break, 3-hour break, that's on you. Depends how you work. So like a long intermission, it's cool, but it's hard to get back in groove and things. And then when you do come back, you gotta be like, all right, this time I'm coming back more consistent. I'm coming back harder. I'm gonna balance this. Put it in my schedule. Because it's a lot dealing with school, trying to build businesses, relationships, all type of stuff. It's a lot. It's a lot, especially for us black men in this society. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I put out a video as soon as we, took a break from the podcast. Our last episode was the episode with Royce. That one was real good. I like that. I feel like that one is it's kind of like the Courtney episode. It's gonna age well with time. But I had put out a video and I was just basically saying that, the body can't go where the spirit will travel. Like, we can grind so hard. Even when I take a break, my spirit wants to go. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm taking a break doesn't mean that I don't physically, in my spirit, don't want to keep grinding. It's never that my spirit is saying, hey, man, I need to rest. My spirit is always like, man, I got to get it. I got to get it every day. Yeah. But my body can't go there no more. You know what I'm saying?
Or your body is not able.
My body's not able at the moment. You know what I'm saying? My body's not able at the moment. So it's like, I have to understand that. I have to respect my body's boundaries. I have to.
Is it the mind?
We watch a lot of videos and different things online, the bodybuilders, and they working out and all these different things, push your body to the limit. But then be the same guys who be crippled at 50, crippled at 40, because they put all that pressure on their body, man, and it crush them. I mean,
that's a lot of people that work in plants.
A lot of people that work jobs. Exactly. You pushing your body to the limit just because you letting your spirit guide you. And I understand your spirit can guide you to a certain point, but you got to respect your body because this is where you live at. So it's like, man, it's the same with the mental health, bro. It's like, bro, your brain can only handle so much information, so much grinding, so much working, so much task. It needs a break. So it's like, I know people, man, you got to grind in your sleep. You got to do that. I understand all that.
I get you.
But how I feel is, I have to respect, you know what I'm saying, that my spirit still wants to go, but my body has to stop at this present moment.
Okay, now it goes back to what you're saying. Probably getting rich or being successful is a calm pace.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a calm space. It's a calm space. Like, you take your time.
You get what I'm saying?
You know, I'm learning that now. You know, I'm still, because like I said, that's all you know, especially as a black man. They tell you to work. Grind. You know, you got to do this and provide and do that. But that shit don't get you nowhere.
It don't.
Like, it really don't. You know what I'm saying? So I'm learning to take my time and be more strategic with my decisions. Because you can be wealthy in 6 months. It's just how strategic can you be.
And you was telling me that. You was like, man, the wealthiest guys I'm around, they don't grind for nothing. It just come to them. The money comes, and I swear that's facts, bro. The money come to them like
it's energy,
and it's crazy because a lot of the plays that they make, it don't even be like it don't be like ours. Like, they'll make a play, and this play it'll make them $20,000 a year, and it's like $20,000 a year to the average person. Like, man, I ain't trying to make no. I'm trying to make $50,000, $100,000. But that big money, bro, that's really for people who never had no money. Bro, you know what I'm saying?
It's so sweet to become wealthy once you have the mindset. Like, it's so cold. Like, I really ain't gonna lie. Me and my homeboy talking the other day, my boy Jones, and I was like, well, he's already retired. Jones, I think, 31? He's retired. He's already retired. You know what I'm saying? And I'm literally right behind him. Like, I really see myself retiring in the next couple of years. Like, I want to say next year, but I don't want it. But I see it, you know, just with the stuff I'm learning now and how to become a corporation and run myself as a corporation. You know, I pay attention to all them guys, 19 Keys, Brother Ben X, and all them. They retired people. Just using their gift and just walking around the earth and networking. And Derek Grace.
And you gotta respect your time. Like, it takes time. It takes years to put in things to perfect the craft. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I just respected the incremental steps, even with this podcast.
Man.
Like, I felt like as soon as we do an episode, we're gonna have 1 million subscribers and all this stuff. But it's like, bro, I respect the 3.4 or how much ever we got at this moment. You know, I respect that. I respect all the comments, bro. I tell you, one of the biggest things that impacted me to get back in the studio and keep putting out this content. Not only is it something that we do naturally, we had these conversations naturally. I love having these conversations, but it was a video that I had saw. Somebody had tagged us in that IG story. We was on their TV. It was the Courtney episode. We was on their TV, and they was watching us on the TV, and I was like, man, this is crazy, man. Something that we do in this studio, you know, it can impact so many people.
Yeah,
you know?
We just got to get back to it. Like I told you, 6 months. Like, from this episode to end of December. Like, man, it's about to be a fun ride. You know the thing about it, we was only doing this once a week. But see how we go through so much shit Monday through Friday. You be like, God damn. But at the same time, imagine if I came here Monday, the shit I go through Monday through Friday, I came here to outlet and talk. Even if I sound crazy, whatever, you know, because sometimes I can be all over the place. But I had an outlet to talk. But I was so scared to talk and so scared to say what I was going through because of just the criticism and the complaints and the voices in my head. Like, that was just bothering me. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like,
I think that's a big thing. I don't know if it's a new phenomenon. It's definitely more heightened because of social media. But I wonder if our parents went through that type of stuff, bro.
No.
Because, like, the people down the block don't really... I mean, it's word of mouth, though.
They did. No, but like my father said, he got talked about a lot because he had so many kids. So my parents went through it, you know. But now it's different when you got 500 people looking at your Instagram story. Plus your family. And plus whoever other motherfuckers you don't know. That's why I was like, hey, bro, don't post me saying shit on that bitch. Because, bro, I was having like 800 people looking at my story. I'm like, bro, I don't know if I really like all this shit. Like, you know, it's like, that's too much attention. You know what I'm saying? You know, because I'm still working on myself. You know I still got flaws I got to work on, but it was just like, God damn. But then sometimes you got to embrace it, use it, make that 800, 600 people watching you, 1,000 people watching you, make that some profit.
Is it the attention or is it the hate? Is it the hate that you feeling? Is it the hate
I feel the hate too. It's not even attention. It's the hate that comes with the shit. Like, And
because I ain't never feel no hate, man.
It's not even.
I feel the judgment, but I don't feel the hate.
Yeah,
some people judge what they don't understand.
Yeah, I feel the judgment. I feel the hate, and it's like,
yeah, it's
just like some people just don't like when you choose you, or just take your direction, or it be a lot of little shit, you know. I'll just be like, man, I'm straight because I'm gonna choose me regardless. Whatever situation is, I'm choosing me. You know, and a lot of people don't like that, but I'm choosing me.
And I think that really just goes back to, the whole question at hand. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to take a break. You got to take a break when it's really not about you at this current point. For you to be grinding, it should always be about you, your family, you know what I'm saying, and a goal that you have in mind. Once it's beyond that, like sometimes you're not even grinding for you no more. Like, bro, you might be getting to a space like I was talking to my homeboy the other day, and I was saying like, bro, I'm not grinding for stability anymore. You know, I'm grinding for the look. It was like we was talking about in one of the first episodes. Like you got to look good in the process. You know what I'm saying? Like I never had to work again with this social media stuff.
Damn,
like, you know what I'm saying?
You just hit a bar.
No, for real. Like, bro, I never have to work again with this social media stuff. Like social media, it'll really pay the bills, but it's not you grind. I'm grinding now for the look. You know what I'm saying? Like I can survive, but I'm gonna thrive. I want the look. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what is getting down to now. So it's like when you grinding for something that's outside of you, your mission, and your family, it's like, bro, I'm not even grinding for me. That's when it gets toxic, and that's when the spirit and the mind,
you're not grinding for yourself.
Because you're not grinding for yourself, bro. Because I'm taking care of. It's about, man, I gotta look good doing this stuff, bro.
Because once you ain't grinding for yourself, it's not passionate no more.
It's exactly
that passion gone.
And that's exactly what happened. It was gone, bro. It's like, man, I was really just grinding for the look, bro. It's like, man, I'm already living good, but it's not looking good. They can't tell that I'm really comfortable. I gotta let them feel that comfortability,
man.
And that's really artificial. That's artificial at the end of the day, because like I'm really living comfortable. I really don't have to work a job, and that's not a flex. It's just, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not rich or nothing like that, but it's like I'm grinding now so they can see my comfortability. They can't see this yet. You know what I'm saying? They don't see it yet. I gotta make them see it. And once I started doing that, it was like, man, it was starting to get to my head, and I'm like, man, why am I doing this again?
Man,
bro, I'm grinding crazy for something that I've already accomplished. I've already accomplished comfortability. That was our whole point. Peace. Like, I just want a peace of mind. I got that. What am I grinding so hard for now?
Because you feel like you owe people, bro.
Yeah. That too. That part.
That's the biggest shit. Like, don't get me wrong, I want my mama to get big. I want to buy my mama a big ass house. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my mama working. I want my pops working. They did enough what they can, you know what I'm saying, to get what we have to do. Raise 10 children. You know what I'm saying? I got the best parents in the world. You know what I'm saying? It's just sometimes you still got to do for you, though. Because sometimes you just be like, fuck. You know, I got here. But why did I get here again? Why I'm doing this again? You know what I'm saying? You know, you got to do that's why they always tell you, do what's best for you. Do what you love to do. Do something that's, like, passionate. Like, I'm doing promotions right now. You know, I throw parties or throw events. Like, that shit comes to me naturally. But I can't look at the competition because I get discouraged. So I'm working on that still.
Sometimes you pass the mile marker and you forget to set another milestone. So then you just grinding for something superficial now. Like, man, sometimes you pass your goals and grinding, and then you forget you passed them. And then when you look up, you're like, wow, I already accomplished that. What am I grinding for now? There's really no reason to keep pushing it to this limit. I got everything.
Because of money.
It's all superficial at that point. Once you make the goal and you've accomplished what you set out, what is it for? Just to show how far you can go. That's ego, bro.
Yeah.
That's ego, because at the end of the day, you want to enjoy the fruits of your labor. It's like, nah, man, I ain't going to enjoy the fruits of my labor. My children going to enjoy the fruits of my labor. Man, I only get one life, bro. I'm trying to enjoy this.
And that's another thing, like, even me, like, I don't know, I can't sit on my ass, bro. That's one thing with me. I can't sit on my ass. Like, if I ain't doing nothing, my day ain't, I don't know how to chill. I don't know how to chill. I don't know how to chill, bro. Just kick it and watch some TV, or I feel like I got to learn every day. I feel like I got to be doing something productive to advance my life. It's hard to just kick it. You know what I'm saying?
I was telling the OG that the other day. I was literally saying, when I reflected, took the time off from the podcast, I was just like, first thing I did, I started making beats. I started making beats on my computer. I like to work, bro. I can't sit back. Like sitting back and doing nothing is not relaxing to me. It's more stressful than working because I feel like I'm falling behind. Maybe that's a whole mental construct of falling behind. What is behind? Why do I feel like I'm falling back? Why do I feel like I have to? Maybe that's it. But how I feel is in myself. Like I was talking to you, we was having a conversation off air, and I was saying, bro, this is kind of off topic, but I was saying women, they kind of control a lot of the way men move, like the way we dress, the way we do. But then you was also saying, you was like, man, even if they didn't care how we dress, I still dress nice. I like dressing nice. So I feel like that's kind of what it is. It's like a part, that social construct of competing with people keeps me grinding. But even if nobody cared, I still grind just because it's in me. You know what I'm saying? Or at this point, it's in me. I don't know if it was in me since inception, but it's in me now. And I can't stop it, you know?
Women are the reason why a lot of niggas need mental health.
Woo!
For real, because sometimes they push a nigga for a lifestyle that a nigga don't even feel like that's his. You push me to do something that's nigga. I don't want that. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, a lot of dudes out here doing PPP and scamming all just for the love of women, man.
No,
just for the lust of women. Yeah,
no, I ain't gonna lie. Some niggas really PP and because they really need that shit to get.
If you need money, you can get a job, dog.
Yeah, you can, but like I told you in the beginning,
your bills ain't $50K, dog.
Bro, they owe us that shit, bro.
That's another conversation. That's another conversation. I don't.
No, but for real though, like
disclaimer: I have never done PPP. I don't know nothing about that.
Disclaimer: I didn't either. But bro, they owe you fucking 50,000, bro. They owe you some land. They owe you some. All right. So then we can use that to transition into the next topic because I want to hear that perspective because that's a real perspective. We wanted to talk about Juneteenth. Get on the podcast, talk about Juneteenth. Today is actually Juneteenth. And they supposedly made it a federal holiday now. It's another day for niggas to celebrate.
Nipsey said he wants real nigga reparations. Yeah. What does real reparations look like to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what would that look like?
Coming up to my door. Here go 50,000. All right. We got a financial literacy center here. We have some centers, like rec. No, we don't need no more rec centers. We got some programs here, some trades over here. You know what I'm saying? Bro, that's reparations. We got some land for y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's what Martin Luther King was talking about before he got out of here. Like, that's why I am begin mad at the fucking scammers because they scam
Freedom you. Boys locked up too. That's how I really feel. I feel like that's real reparations, man.
Oh, them boys.
Freeing all the brothers that's locked up for petty crimes, man.
Why we can't free the murderers?
That part for real, man. Because I don't want to get too deep in that, but for real, man, I got brothers locked up for real.
For murder. Like, I mean, niggas kill, but that's mental health.
Bro. How I felt, and I was talking about this in one of my criminal justice classes, and they was trying to justify this to me. I was saying we literally experienced 300 centuries of murderers, rapists, robbers.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And none of them got convicted for rarely none of them got convicted for anything that they did. If anybody got convicted, the only time you probably would have got something is if that slave was somebody's, ownership, and they was like, hey, you got to pay for that because you just killed my property, or you just destroyed my property, and then you had to pay a fine or something. But nobody, all those rapists, robbers, and murderers. And I said, if we can rehabilitate 300 centuries of rapists, murders, and robbers, why can't we rehabilitate the murders and the brothers selling drugs now and they got locked up for that? Why can't we rehabilitate them?
I'm gonna fuck you up right quick. Do you still think we property?
By law, but on a technical standpoint, maybe, but no, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Socially, spiritually, mentally, I don't.
So, okay.
But then we'll go to the Social Security, and then we'll go to when you sign up for the Army, you can't danger yourself or get tattoos and all that. That's real.
But even this, like, what made you a free slave? What made you free?
I feel like, bro, I would never say that we weren't free.
So you feel like we're still slaves?
No, I'm saying it was never a time that we weren't free. We were just in bondage. You know what I'm saying? Physically.
Okay.
And mentally. I feel like what really makes a slave is when he's mentally bonded. You know what I'm saying? And by those standards,
are we still physically in bondage?
No, we're not physically in bondage, but we're mentally in bondage right now. We can't see a reality that doesn't involve white power structure, bro. We can't see. We talk about Black Wall Street and all that other stuff, and we talk about,
Let's That's all we do.
Black businesses and black communities and stuff, but we really can't see that. You know what I'm saying?
That's all we do.
We really can't see that because, bro, let's keep it a buck, man. Like, anytime we get into positions of power, we assume those positions that we hate, man. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that's just, it's just, I don't want to say it's nature, but it's just the cycle of the way things go. Like, you hate the boss, man. You hate how white people made us feel back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Coming in the community, oppressing us. It's us versus them. We got this. You on that side of the street. But then, like I talked about this on a previous episode, man. Brothers will pull up in a Bentley and treat you like you a nigga too. Yeah. Hard. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, man, like
it's all
for what though?
It's all brainwash.
For what? You know what I'm saying?
It's all brainwash. But I feel like we do got to stop working for them motherfuckers. I ain't gonna lie. We got to.
It's just we
can't, bro.
Mentally bondage, bro. We still mentally enslaved, bro. I will get them that. We still mentally enslaved.
So you don't think an athlete?
What, they physically enslaved?
Yeah.
No, I don't think they physically enslaved.
Why would you were just talking about this? Why would, like you just saying, niggas be crippled at 50 or 40?
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck I want to hit you at 40 miles, running 50 miles per hour? That shit don't do nothing to my brain, my body.
I mean, that's real, but I think that's less about mental enslavement and more about poverty construct. Like, if there was no money attached to that, them dudes would not be hitting other dudes for that. They don't do it for fun. They do it for the check. So are you enslaved to the check? Maybe you are a slave to the check a little bit, or maybe you are, I wouldn't say slave, because some athletes really be out here conscious and doing their thing. I know a whole bunch of them, but I would say you confined to the check at the moment. You got to get the check to, pay your expenses and the life you created for yourself.
Bullshit to get through there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, as pro-black and as real as I am, bro, I done been in internships and certain, topics might come up and you might not speak on it. And I hope this don't come back, on me later on in time. He didn't speak on it. It's just, certain things when you develop in life, like, it's certain things I tolerated that I won't tolerate now. Even though I had a lot of knowledge back then, it's just like, bro, who gonna pay my bills, man? And I know that type of mentality is like, nah, man, God gonna pay your bills. I understand that. But at the end of the day, it's me going off on my boss about him saying, you know what I'm saying, he likes Trump. Is that really important for me to do that? Is that really gonna change his mindset, or is that just gonna get me fired? Hey. You gotta really understand when you can make a change, or you really just gonna make a stand. Am I gonna make a stand or make a change? You know what I'm saying? Because I go all out for a change. But just to, to let my opinions be put out there, like, this is where I stand. Okay, you fired. Like, what did I change?
Shit.
I would have went toe to toe. I would have went that length for somebody in my community that I felt really could have benefited from that change. But why do I need to change his mind? You know what I'm saying? What this white man think is not going to change. My community is not going to change my circumstance regardless. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like, man, right now we still in competition with each other.
Yeah. Facts. Like you was just saying, like, bro, it's like, man, everybody competing who got the fastest car, who got the nicest clothes, who got the nicest watch.
Who made it? I mean,
and that's what Iceberg Bezos said. He said, who made it this way? You know what I'm saying? I don't even know who created this.
Oh, you watched the interview?
Yeah, bro. I posted on my page. You know what I'm saying? It was a great interview, and he was just basically saying, like, I don't even know who created this. And this is coming from a person who said he had money before he got into the rap game. So it's like, man, I got in the rap game and I had to put on more, of this jewelry and stuff than I did before I was in the rap game. Like, who created this image, of real money,
That shit fake. The dollar, paper money don't mean a goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The real money is energy and time.
It's true.
It just...
Ask somebody who worked the land. They'll tell you. Really, really matter.
That's just crazy. Like, that shit crazy, bro. I just feel like we still in competition. Like, but that's just
another reparation. All black people should be able to go to college for free. And I know when I say to people, man, college, I'm not saying just college. I'm saying that needs to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody wants to be a doctor or a lawyer, bro. We should not be paying for college, bro. We should not be paying for something that was illegal for us to do. You know what I'm saying? Something that they didn't allow us to do for centuries. You know what I'm saying? Punished us to do for centuries. Beat us, killed us, raped us if we read a book or we tried to seek knowledge. Now you gonna charge us for the very thing that you killed us for?
Charge for everything. That's why I just said, bro. Still in fucking slavery.
Stuff don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying?
We slaves to their dollar.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you get what I just said.
Yeah.
We're slaves to their dollar.
Slaves to the dollar, man.
To their dollar.
Yeah. Slaves to
their dollar, bro. Man.
Yeah.
I ain't racist or nothing, bro, but the more I get into it, the more I be hating these motherfuckers. I ain't gonna say hate these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers get on my nerves. Bro, we don't need them. They need us. Like, you know, so I be saying, you know, Meek with Robert Kraft and all them. Whole time, man, them niggas happy to be around Meek. Niggas happy to be around a black man, to be honest.
Yeah.
Feel me? And then we make y'all motherfuckers look cool.
Yeah, certain things money can't buy, man. Yeah. You can have all the money in the world. That, you know what I'm saying? You can't get and you can't be in a certain location, man. Try to roll through the east side at night with $1 billion. Man, the dudes will rob you, man.
And then like even like coming into their jobs, you can't have a beard. Your hair couldn't have been this. Like it was just so bro, they was doing bro, they tell you shit in wording to basically say you can't be black. You can't be a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like they put so much shit in wording, it's not even funny. It's just be like, bro, I can't fuck with this shit. You know what I'm saying? But is shit gonna change? I don't know. I really don't know. Do I got hope in our generation?
I got hope, bro. I got hope. I just think that we not. I feel like I don't want to say we love too much, but we let too much stuff slide. Like when something goes against our principles, we just let it slide. Like what? Man. Love is it's like.
Like what do you feel like we let slide?
I feel like we let racism slide. I feel like we let a lot of different things slide. Like when it comes to everything has to be adjusted to the way everybody sees things. For example,
we gotta make this bitch feel like hell for them.
Nah, we ain't gotta make it feel like hell for nobody. We just gotta let people know that, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has to have choices. You know what I'm saying? I was watching an interview with Tommy Davidson and they was telling him, like, do you have anything against comedians wearing a dress? He said, no, I don't have nothing against comedians wearing a dress. I don't want to wear a dress. He said, that's my choice. Right. And he said, do I have a choice? And he said, yeah. He said, okay, why are you trying to press that? But how I feel, it's like the thing with Tupac and the gay pride stuff with Tupac. They did like a whole clothing release with Tupac and the gay pride thing. And it's just like, sometimes it really just goes too far. You know what I'm saying? To the point where it's like, man, let people's legacies, you know, be what it is. You know what I'm saying? Don't push everything or then you got old cartoons that are coming back and now one of the old cartoons.
They saying about Tupac? They trying to say
they didn't say nothing. They was just they I guess his estate released a thing of merch or whatever with him, and it was just like the gay pride symbol and stuff like that with Tupac and stuff like that. And I was just saying, like, man, if he ain't around to sign off on that. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing about legacy. It's like, bro, I don't want nobody running my estate if they don't really know me. And there's no problem with shit.
No, we don't know Pac.
What you mean?
I'm just saying. I ain't saying he was.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm just saying, like,
that's my exact point. We don't know what he would say.
But
don't make a stand for.
But we don't know if he would have stand for that shit.
Exactly my point.
No, I'm saying like he would have stand for it.
That's my point.
I get what you're saying.
I'm saying you don't know. You just saying he might not. He actually might have. Yeah, he might actually say, yeah, put me up there. I love that. I love what they stand for. Put me up in that. I have no problem with that. I'm just saying, but we don't know. We don't know if he would have. We don't know if he wouldn't. We don't know if he would be indifferent. So don't make a stand for something that you don't know he would stand for.
You know, of course, you know James Baldwin.
Yeah.
Now, James Baldwin was in the LGBTQ community, right?
I'm gonna clean that up for you. LGBTQ plus community. I took a women in studies course. They educated me on that.
Yeah. He was in that, right?
That's what they say. I really don't even know.
One thing I respect about him, he never expressed his sexuality. He always fucked.
It wasn't important.
It wasn't important.
It wasn't important to me.
And I feel like America is really pushing this shit.
That's my whole point. It's like, bro, I don't care about nobody's sexuality, bro.
Bro, what's the,
you know what I'm saying?
He was still fighting for black.
He was fighting for, it's like, bro, don't let what you do in the bedroom stop what's happening out here, you know what I'm saying, in life. And I understand it's politics and it's murders and all different things that happen, but it's just like, bro, that has nothing to do with you know, us, you know, working towards the betterment of black people. You know what I'm saying? When we talking about reparations and all this stuff, don't no straight black man get on the thing and say, I sleep with women, I do this, man, I love women. It's like, who cares, bro? When Dr. Umar gets on that mic, I don't care who he likes. I don't care what he likes.
You seen that one video? Said my wife is white.
You
a coach,
bro. I don't care. I don't care what he likes, what he does. You know what I'm saying? As long as he speaks truth to power and what he says is the truth, I'll rock with it. Like you said, James Baldwin, they said that he was a member of the LGBTQ plus community. I don't know. I think he was, but I don't know. I don't want to say nothing and it's not true. But you know, it doesn't matter, bro. He the same brother who could stand next to a Malcolm X and stand next to a Martin Luther King and be equally respected, because it wasn't even about that. Malcolm didn't get on the stand and say, hey man, I love women, and he didn't get on there and say I love men or whatever. It was because it wasn't important. What was important was the task at hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I don't care what nobody does,
and that's
bro.
what, like, Hollywood is fucking pushing this sexual shit, man. I
swear to God.
That's not even now y'all making more problems as it is. Like, motherfuckers know niggas be out here doing whatever the fuck they doing. But how we gonna feed these kids? And
I'm just saying, why does it matter, man? Why does it matter, bro?
I don't know, like, bro. I don't know, bro. There's too much sensitivity going on. It's irritating me. You know, you can't say nothing.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point of a freedom of speech? Why are you taking my rights?
Yeah, that's what the comedians be talking about. Every interview I watch.
Why are you taking my rights? Like,
Cat Williams was talking about that.
Because you know what it is?
Cancel culture.
People don't read. People don't really use their intelligence. They use their people. You know what it is? Everybody's acting off emotions. Everybody's acting off fucking emotions, energy, and emotion. They're acting off emotions, man. But you can't get mad at somebody because, bro, I don't give a fuck what you do. But at the end of the day, this is my freedom of speech. I can say whatever I want to say. That's an amendment, right? You know what I'm saying? I have a freedom of expression.
First
like you
amendment,
said. Yeah. So you can express how you express. I express how I express. But like, why do everything I take? Oh, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I was watching, bro. Kevin Samuels went all in on this chick. But I ain't gonna lie. He wasn't just, see what a lot of people think Kevin Samuels is going hard on the women. He going hard on the men too, though. Actually speaking to the woman. He letting you know this the woman you really don't want to be with.
Hey man, let's talk about it, man.
You know
bro, I done had so many conversations with people online about, you know, Kevin Samuels, what he said, because I put up a post and I put up a post of Kevin Samuels, Kwame Brown, and Charleston White, and I said these three men have single-handedly shown the world that unapologetic opinions is still valued. People value unapologetic opinions. Not saying that they're whatever they say is right or wrong, because a lot of what, well, I don't know, Kwame Brown, I don't know if he, I pretty much agree with the stuff he says, but Charleston White and Kevin Samuels, they've both said things that I don't agree with at all. You know what I'm saying? But they've also said a lot of stuff that I agree with.
I mean, Joe Budden is unapologetic.
Yeah, you know, Joe Budden as well. There's a lot of people out there, but it's just like, it just shows you, like, if somebody was to, if they didn't have the large platform that they said, and they was just some guy on the corner talking that talk, anybody would say, no, I don't agree with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, any man would walk past Kevin Samuels at the corner store with a 40 ounce and saying this about women and know what he's saying is the truth, but wouldn't agree with him because he don't have that large platform. But because Kevin Samuels is successful and he's able to spread his unpopular opinion, men are like, yeah, man, I agree with that. I agree with what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of
bro, a lot of black women ain't about to get married.
I don't know about that. I don't know if they want to get married at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's
that's fucked up.
I mean, let them tell it. You know what I'm saying? It's reparations.
No, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, when I took this criminal justice, when I took this gender studies class,
is in jail.
Yeah, no. When I took this gender studies class women in gender studies class. The women were, I don't like to say educating, but I'll say educating or whatever. Me about all these different things and how all these different things they feel like oppress them, even though it was a lot of holes in some of their philosophies and stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? They were saying that women and men should be equal, and I understand that, but nothing, I mean, well, I hear Kevin Samuels say there's nothing equal in nature. And it's just roles. It's just roles. Like, if you really want to be my equal, you know what I'm saying? Dude, knock on the door. You about to get something. The window break. You seen
that video?
Yeah, the window. That's what Kevin said. The window break. Is you about to go down there and check on it? Or
she was saying I'll be next to my husband, right?
You get what I'm saying?
And he said, you a goddamn fool. You are.
Exactly.
You are.
Like, no, you're not about to be next to me. You about to be upstairs. Get the kids, and I'm about to go check on that. You know what I'm saying? Is that equal? No, that's not equal. That's my duty. That's my job. That's my responsibility.
Pac said this years ago. He said, men lost their roles, women lost their roles. So just fuck everybody. You know, Pac said that 24, 25 years old. He said that 25 years ago. And that it's still going on today. Like, no one knows their roles. No one knows their roles at all. Like, even a child. Like, I even stepped out of line with my parents. I'm a child. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. Talk about that, man. These children definitely don't know their roles, man.
Yeah, you just gotta.
And sometimes you gotta respect it, man.
Yeah.
I'd had to respect it, bro. Like, man, working with these children, bro, it'll really teach you to you gotta give respect to get respect from them. And back in the days, your elders, they ain't need to give nothing. Nigga, I tell you what to do, you gonna do it. These children, bro, they don't operate like that no more, bro. You gotta give them respect, bro.
Because
even when they haven't been respectful or respect worthy.
It ain't even about that. It's just now motherfuckers feel like motherfuckers just want to be free.
Mm-hmm.
We've been told what to do a whole man. I'm not.
Yeah.
Man, you know what I'm saying? And that's why it's so much a big of a gap, because the old generation, they got that tough love kind of mess up their heads. They don't think it did, but it did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that tough love can turn toxic at a point. You know
it is toxic.
Like I was talking to one of my
love is damn, bro. That's a tweet. Tough love is toxic.
It
is
at a point. What I feel like dealing with men, sometimes men need tough love. You know what I'm saying? They can't be like, bro.
I don't know, bro. Imagine if your father just been open with you, lovable.
Yeah. But a man needs to have. Personally, I'm not going to say what a man needs to have. Personally, I feel like a man needs to have a part of himself that he can activate when he's in a dangerous situation, or he's in a situation where he needs to, you know, be more masculine. And if he's never been nurtured in that way, he don't know how to turn it on. Like, if you was raised by your mom, you know what I'm saying? And you don't know what it looks like to stand your ground, or what it looked like when your dad told you, hey man, this is what it is. You do this and you out. You know what I'm saying? And you know boundaries, and
but you could do that without tough love. I mean, you could still do that.
It's a way to do it. I wouldn't say it's impossible. But I'm saying in the world that we live in, bro, how do you meet aggression with peace? You know what I'm saying? I understand, like, you can really, bro, I used to do it when I was working fast food, bro. I would treat some of the most irate people with so much respect and peace and love, and they still were that crazy. And as soon as I would maybe turn up just a little bit, they would treat me like I brought peace to them. They treated the chaos like it was peace.
Because, all right, that's why I said tough love is toxic.
Listen.
I'm going to break this down to you. This is why tough love is toxic. This shit toxic, bro. That shit's so toxic. All right, so like people think fussing at you is like the right thing to do. So when your parents like fuss at you, that's only way you know how to receive love. So now when you in a relationship, you always arguing and fussing with this person because you feel like that's love. When you fussing at me, I feel like you love me. But if you being like gentle, nice, and sweet, I think you playing me. I don't know if that's really love. So that situation you dealt with at work, the reason why he could understand what the fuck you saying when you turned up, because at home he's getting fussed at.
That's real as hell,
bro.
Because in his head he probably was thinking, man, this nigga, this person, he don't hear me. You know what I'm saying? He don't hear me. He don't really hear me because he not turning up right now. But that's some unhealed toxic stuff that you need somebody to turn up for you to know that they really invested in what you saying.
Taria,
you know what I'm saying?
Taria, I just want to say I'm sorry because I didn't understand a lot of that. You feel me? Like, bro, I had to really, like, this probably the only relationship like I really understood myself. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I told that off air, but it's the only time like I really got to understand myself. Like, why am I doing this? Why am I constantly doing the same pattern, arguing and fussing? You know, because you think that's love, bro. When you being blunt, you know, somebody, you know, being blunt to you, fussing at you, you think that's love. You know, that's tough love. You know what I'm saying? But that shit toxic, bro. That shit toxic as hell. It's toxic as hell, bro. And that's something, I don't know where the fuck that shit came from, but it's very toxic. Like, that's a tweet, bro. I'll probably tweet that tough love is toxic. Because now it's like some people in a relationship because of tough love still. I was just about to say. They can't walk away because of the tough love they was taught. One
of my old teachers, she's from the Middle East, and she was telling me that when her children graduate high school, you know what I'm saying, they don't kick them out the house. Yeah. They let them stay in the house. And she said some of her children is like nurses and doctors. They let them stay in the house until they build enough money to buy their own house. Bro. But also, maybe their houses is big enough to have enough room for that. No. Maybe, I mean, I'm not saying it's not, but I'm just saying, you know, it may be some differences because that might be what somebody said. Like, man, I live in a 2-bedroom. How can I have all my kids here? I understand that. But it's just that mentality. She like, no, I would never kick them out the house.
I'm the same way, bro.
They only leave when they ready to go.
Bro, because society will
and that's the tough love, toxic type of thing. Kicking your kids out the house at 18 and making them figure it out. Or kicking them out at 15 and 16.
Bro, society will eat you up. And then when you come back to them, all fucked up, they think you crazy. Well, I had to go out here and figure out my own. You know what I'm saying? That's I'm not on here on my own because I still took y'all teachings and y'all foundation. But at the same time, I don't even know who the fuck I am right now. I'm just out here just going through the motions. You know, I think that's what was the blessing of COVID because I really got to dive in and figure out who I was. But
I mean, and that's what causes that aggression with the younger generation. And that's exactly what I was saying. It's like, bro, I can't tell old dude, I can't tell, you know, the young guy to give him guidance to tell him what to do because I ain't do nothing for him. I'm just telling him what to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same with, like you said, your parents. Like, if they kick you out of the house and then you come back and then they telling you what to do, it's like, it's some animosity there because it's like, dang, I would have listened to what you said if you would have took care of me. But you made me take care of myself and then now you trying to guide my process. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's the same.
I ain't look at it like that.
For real. And it's the same with these young children. It's like, bro, I give them advice like, hey, man, you should do this and that. And you're like, bro, what have you done for me?
But all you doing it. You have to look at the things they did before you went off on your own.
I mean, no. I'm not justifying. I'm saying in the mind of a child, this is how children think.
No. Like, seriously, that's what I'm learning now. Like, appreciate everything they did. Even till this point now. Appreciate everything. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how hard it is to provide, especially for 10 kids, bro. That's why I said, bro, I gotta.
Yeah, bro. Your parents don't owe you anything after, you know, I say the age of 18.
But at the
same time, they don't owe you anything.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Man, my son, he gonna be a man. I'm always gonna look at him as a man. My daughter the same way, a woman. Man, y'all can leave the house when y'all 30. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'll let y'all live y'all life. You ain't gotta be home. That's the thing. Some people want to leave. Also, if you're gonna stay with me, I still gotta have you. Still be your person. I don't want you to be what I want you to be. Be who you want to be. You know what I'm saying? You can still stay in my house and be who you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, some rules and stuff like that. Like, but at the end of the day, still be who you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Let's communicate. I might not make it home tonight. I might come in late tonight. You know what I'm saying? But once I got off and went off to school, curfew, all that, man, nigga, I don't want to think about that. And it was hard to adjust to that back home. Like, bro, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to sit in the crib. It's 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm still out. You know, where you been at? You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, man, I did this shit for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? I did this shit for 5 years. You know, but you got to go back and respect it. But it's hard to get back in that space. It really is. I ain't gonna lie, it really is.
Yeah, I mean, and that's really what it boils down to. It's just like, man, nobody respects just words, bro. People respect love through actions, man.
And that's the thing. love is an action. Love is spelled Time. That's what love is spelled with. But damn, tough love is toxic, bro. I'm still stuck on that shit.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. And I mean, to a point, I feel like it's necessary in certain instances.
But what part is necessary?
Bro, I feel like young men, they push boundaries and then their fathers can get them in line. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody that they look to who's a good male figure. They can keep them in line in places where their mothers can't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they can. But so you saying the mama gotta show tough love?
Nah, I'm saying
the father. But all right, you ever read Rich Dad Poor Dad?
No, I ain't never read it. I hear about it all the time. I think they used to have a game back in the day, if I'm not mistaken, and I played the game.
You pay attention to some of these books. You ever read The Richest Man in Babylon?
Mm-hmm.
You read that?
Mm-hmm.
I read that. How do you think he was talking to the men? That was tough love what he gave them.
Yeah.
That's tough love. Wisdom. Knowledge. Wise. Calmness. That's tough love. I'm telling you how to use your money. I'm telling you how to be strategic. That will take me way further than beat my ass every couple times, yelling at me.
I think maybe my definition of tough love is different than the general black definition of tough love for black people. Because my dad didn't beat me like that. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't getting no whooping?
I did, but it was always a lesson. Like you said, it was the lesson. You learn the lesson. And then, yeah, did you learn that lesson? Yeah, I learned.
I don't think so. Well, I be trying to think about my lessons. My only one I learned one. Well, I'll talk back to my mom. I should never did that shit.
No, the lesson would proceed. I mean, the lesson would come before the chastisement. You know what I'm saying? Before the whooping. But how I feel is, it's just like, bro, and you already know this, man. A lot of these young dudes nowadays, you know what I'm saying? And in my generation and every generation, I mean, it's like, bro, they not going to listen to you, bro. Sometimes when you come in with that calm demeanor. And I'm not saying you got to come in all aggressive, but I'm saying they respect masculinity. Young boys respect masculinity. You know what I'm saying? It's like, your father can't always come in there, son, why'd you just do that? Blah, blah, blah. Some days your father got to come in.
You do got to.
Because he got to show you to be a man. Otherwise, you're going to walk through life, hey, baby, please don't do that. You know,
or I ain't saying it come like that. It's just a calmness.
It's a calm. Yeah, it's never irate. It's never, it's all.
You can put it, hey, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It ain't got to be angry, but it has to be firm. You got to be able to look at this man and be able to like, whoa. I don't want to cross him. You know what I'm saying? And it don't even need to be, you ain't got to be aggressive for that to come off. You know what I'm saying? Some of the smoothest dudes are really, you know what I'm saying? Let you know, like, bro, you don't want to mess with dude. And he calm, he never turn up. And that's why you don't want to mess with dude.
Right.
Dude who turn up all the time, man, he ain't even got the hands, bro.
Bitch.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't got the hands, but dude who always calm. So I can understand that. But I'm just saying, at a certain point, your father, or if you have a father, you have a strong male figure in your life, like your uncle or, you know, one of the OGs, he gotta let you know, like, man, you crossed the line. And cause, bro, I feel like, man, men don't know how to be men no more, bro. What? Men don't know how to be men no more, bro. Men don't know how to accept being checked anymore, bro. Men don't respect being checked anymore. But it's like, you can't check something that you didn't check on. Like you said, love is spelled Time. You know what I'm saying? You can't check something that you didn't check on. So if you checking the little homie and you ain't invest no time and no love and no money or no anything into him, you can't check that. You know what I'm saying? Because he not gonna accept that. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of the young generation, they don't know how to accept that checking because ain't nobody checked in on them.
Yeah. So I mean, come back. It all start at the home. So
it do.
Ain't no daddy. Like I got a student. Man, you could tell when a boy is raised by his mother.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
Man, I'm like, bro, why you so moody? Why you walking like that?
Facts.
Bro, I'll be like, bro, stop walking like that, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, you gotta stop walking like that, bro. Oh, moody. I'm like, bro, why are you doing that, bro? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, why are you doing that? You know what I'm saying? But I can definitely tell you raised by, you know, his mother. You know, it's just, come on, bro. You know, it's
all about principles, man. It's like, be calm, man. Why can't you be calm? Why you always up and down? Why can't you just...
These sisters got to do something because I don't know why these men leaving y'all with these kids.
It's a new culture out here. It's something new in the air. It's something new in the water.
I got a lot of homies that's in their kids' life like that. Yeah. I can say, but like I'm gonna say the women who are 30s and up. I don't know, man. Man, I don't know what was going on. Man just left him. You know, I don't know what is it, the woman? Or, you know, but I can't really see a guy want to give away his kids like that.
Shit, man. It's a deep conversation, man. And I ain't trying to get no women to get mad at me, but I feel like, personally, bro, I feel like it's a new, like, I hear a lot of the, you know, female speakers online who, you know, talking on feminism and stuff. They talk about it a lot. Like, you know, some women traded the man for the check, and that's a thing. And then some men don't know how to deal with our women because our women are very aggressive. Why are they aggressive though? It's not just that they are aggressive. Why are they aggressive?
Yeah, why are they?
Because they had to deal with the same environment that we had to deal with. Why are we aggressive? You know what I'm saying? That'll give you the answer to that question. It's like, why are the women... I
apologize to all the women that be...
You know what I'm saying? Like, why are the women aggressive? You can answer the question asking, like, why are we aggressive? Because the environment that we brought up in, bro. If you not... That's why I was just saying, being raised by men. If you don't have that thing in you, bro, I don't care how smooth I am with my voice or how, you know what I'm saying, the knowledge that I can say. Bro, when I'm in a... For lack of better... When I'm in the room with some niggas, I gotta know how to be on some nigga shit for real. And I know that's not politically correct to say rise above, get in the knowledge and all that stuff.
No, I ain't even saying rise above, but like
I understand all that, but it's like, bro, in some instances, bro, I didn't have, you know what I'm saying? I gotta really let you know, bro. Like, man, this ain't just because I got the knowledge don't mean that, you know what I'm saying, I can't really go there with you.
It's not even that, it's that glow.
Yeah.
If you come in the room with that glow, like some people like, damn. It's something about him. Because kids, they attack. Oh, I want to be like him.
Some people respect it. Some people hate it.
Yeah. Kids don't hate it.
Yeah, you're right.
It's easy to grab a kid attention. That's why Michael Jackson's will evolve bigger and bigger. Because as a child, you see what he does. Like, if you see Michael, like, he has so many kid fans. It's unreal. That's why his name is still alive. Because kids ain't going to hate him, but adults will. After we got a kid stage, that's when the envy stuff come, all that other stuff.
A lot of his biggest hits he made when he was a kid. So it's like some people listen to his music and they don't even know that. They just know his early stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, he covers everything. But what basically what I was saying is, it's just basically like, man, you never can escape that. You know what I'm saying? That cycle of masculinity, man. The masculinity has to be in the center of it. But
yeah.
When you look at women and the way that women move nowadays, it's hard for a lot of the brothers to put up with that. And I think that's what causes the rift.
I ain't gonna lie, it's really not. Niggas just, man, I don't even start cussing. It's not. Man, just forgot to be players, bro. They keep thinking that money gon', man, look. The stuff I know now, I can have like 10, 20 women if I want to. Like, I could just... Because it says in the Bible, man, love thy wife. It tells you right there then. All I got to do is show her some love. Give her some time here and there. Rub her feet. Talk a little sweet stuff in her ear. Yeah, she call that money. Yeah, she got a bag, whatever. For real, bro, you just got to know how to play it, bro. Like, yeah. People think, oh, I got some money, I got these. But, bro, it's all about time, bro. Well, a lady told me that, y'all be thinking we want y'all money. All we want is y'all time. Bro, women will tell you, bro. They be thinking, look, we
no, I believe that. I believe that.
And man, we took the check. Like, we fuck bitches get money. So we messed them up. We wanted to, man, fuck bitches get money. Hell no, I can't keep saying fuck my sisters, man. That's why they at where they at. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly why they at where they at. Because we fuck bitches, get money, fuck bitches. You know what I'm saying? Money over hoes.
And that's why back in the day we called each other brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
Because then they gave us a level of respect for one.
A lot of level of respect. It ain't,
it's like, what's up, brother? What's up, sister? You know what I'm saying? It gave you a level of respect. Ain't no respect nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
None at all.
And I just think that's really what it boils down to. It's not a good level of respect between black men and black women at this.
None at all.
I'm not gonna lie. It's not a good level of respect for black men and women on social media. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And in the media. In the media. Okay. I would say on a day-to-day basis, I don't see that much disrespect on my day-to-day life.
I don't. But it's because people
get online and turn into some other stuff.
This brings some.
Because I don't want to lie and say that the black family is destroyed and black men and women can't get along. Because I don't see that on a day-to-day basis. I barely see that. But when I get online, people say a lot. Like women I know say a lot of stuff that they say online and they never say in person. So I don't know if some of the stuff is deep rooted, some of the stuff is lies, it's cap. I don't know what it is. But in real life and what I see in real life is not that. You know what I'm saying? So I just think the biggest problem is we voice our opinions too much on one another. Negative opinions. You know what I'm saying? More than any community. We get on there and we just talk our stuff, man. And it's toxic and it's crazy, bro. But we almost at the end of this episode, my brother. But I did not ask for no questions from the followers. I will do that next week. DM us on Instagram at BR The Machine if you want to ask us any questions. Like I said, we back in effect. Each episode will be dropping like normal on Sundays, so look out for that Sunday. The gospel every Sunday. And presence of the Lord is here. But yeah, we're gonna leave y'all off with this. And tune in next week for another episode. Breaking the Machine. We out.